soul child, got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors, and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. The palette is right, and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape print, but the way I make the words play is grim. I'm the reaper reaching for the kill switch. The label cut the check like the bladesman. Something sparking where his brain is. The beat is somewhere where they prayers in. Geronimo, the way I make the bass jump when no parachute is tasteless. They likely to run their mouth, but when they see you face to face.
What's going on?
Let me mute this. All right,
Dose,
we live?
Nitty, everybody, we live.
I see a counter, bro.
Hey, YouTube, what's going on? Thank you so very much for your patience. We want to make sure that this is most professional for you. So we apologize for the tardiness. We want to make sure that everything is as professional as possible. So as we continue to work through some of these growing pains, we thank you for your patience. So we're about to make sure that everything's good to go. Obviously, Nitty and secret weapon number 2 is working in the background to make sure everything's good to go. Let us know in the comments if there's any echoes, if there's any delays. We are here to make sure that you have a good time tonight because it's 10:14 and it's about to go down.
I love the intro. I love the intro. Nitty, your show is now Dose's show. With the intro. No, I was kidding.
I'm trying to see how delayed we are, bro. I took my glasses off a minute later. I'm not taking my glasses off. Yo, if y'all can hear, I don't even know where they at in the comments, man. Let's do a roll call real quick. You already know the host, Nitty. We got Secret Weapon Dose, and we got Benny on the 1s and 2s. Trying to piece this together for us. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the wait. Let's make it, man. Let's do a roll call real quick. Let's see who's in the building. I got to put my glasses back on for this, unfortunately. Yo, I'm that blind. I'm that blind. Y'all can help me out, man. I see Charles King, 100. I'm not sure if he's still here. We got 17 people in the building. Taylor, what up? Notification Squad. Kyle, what up? Antonio, what up? Jay, El Gronk, Brian, Walter. What's up, y'all? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your patience. Man, what's good with y'all? How y'all doing?
Most def. And I'm typing in the comments to make sure that everything is kosher and good to go. Again, we trying to be, I'm going to put it out there, Frank. I'm going to put it out there. We're trying to be the best sneak.
King Jones, CT, in the rotation. You even in the
Even out
In the
chat.
Yep.
Yo, Malcolm, 313. I think I did enough roll call. I mentioned everyone. If I forget you, if I skipped over your name, it wasn't intentional. Scissors, I'm going back. I think Jay, what up? I think that's it, man. Everybody's in the building. Everybody's we're tardy. Y'all punctual. Our bad.
But remember, we're trying to up the game. As you can see, this is not your normal live podcast show. We're trying to bring the professionalism, and we want all of you to be a part of that as well. So, as you know, the first part of the show is that we're going to get into some sneaker news. Frank, Ben, tell me a little bit about what you've been hearing over the last week, and talk to me.
I ain't hear a goddamn thing.
Oh, he said, Benny, what's up with the Patriots? Patriots, nice touch.
Who
Frank,
said that?
you
I think it's an outlier.
Was looking at the comments.
Nice. Yeah, El Gronk. Yeah, no wonder.
Frank,
Kyle muted. No sound. Who got no sound?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Growing pains again.
Who got no sound on the...
But we'll
Can y'all
see.
hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Man, it's too much silence, man. It's just so delayed too, bro. I swear to God, I feel like a whole whole year.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm talking to them in the chat box, which should be instant feedback. So we'll know what's going on.
All right, no doubt. Sneaker news. So, what came out this past weekend? Let's talk about my failures. Let's talk about the LeBron 7 media days, where I swear I was gonna wake up and submit my bid online or go in the sneakers app and see if I can. Said sounds good. Okay, thumbs up. Okay.
Nice.
Do it in gray. Mute it out for a second. Oh, okay. That's dose.
No worries. Probably when they switched the angle to the single angle, it happened. Not sure. But anyway, Frank, hit me up. So give them with the news. What happened with those sneaker cops? Talk to them.
Yo, so you know how you be thinking, you be planning things out in your head
all the time.
You got a plan. You don't even worry about plan B or C. You just know A is gonna work because it's so simple. So I did not wake up, which was the only thing I had to do was wake up on time. Did not wake up till like an hour after release, man. So I didn't even show up, man. I was late. So I lost on that, obviously. I'm sure a lot of people took L's. How many people in the chat cop, man, those LeBron media days? Let me know. Comment down below. But yeah, apparently there was in Foot Locker too as well. Some of the foot traffic sites had them. I'm not sure in my location. I'm not sure if you guys went after it. Was that something y'all was after, the LeBrons?
I don't know, man. Yeah, no, man. When it comes to LeBrons, man. They're mad bulky. Like, can you even play basketball in them? That's where I'm at right now. Can you even play basketball?
Didn't you Nike ID up here?
Yeah, don't start. So I said the soldiers.
The soldiers, yeah. Yo, you Nike ID some soldiers.
But I try to be cute with my little bread, my bread soldier 12s. No, my bread soldier 11s. They got like 50,000 straps. I like that.
Yeah, exactly, right. You just need one more strap, make it 51,000. You've been Gucci. So they dropped the ball. Yeah, man. But the 7s is cool. I think is a shoe I could appreciate, and anyways, that's spilled milk. And then we had the Brazil. What's up?
I was gonna say my part on the LeBrons. I wasn't gonna get those hiking boots. I tell you every week. I'm not going hiking anytime soon, so I'll pass on the LeBrons, bro.
That bad, bro. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I have to give it to Silhouette. The Silhouette is Gucci. I like the 7. The 7 looks, I won't say comfy, but stylish. You know what I mean? It's more for fashion. Them days are gone when you're throwing bricks on your feet to hooping. We got a lot better and lighter shoes.
Man, oh man, I don't know about those. I don't know about those LeBrons. But in other news, talk to me about what are your thoughts on the Nike Prestos? Kicks on Fire reports that the Nike Presto is gonna get done in a chili red. I have a pair of Volt Nike React Prestos. Let me tell you, I love shoes that when you're walking down the street, you instantly stand out. That is the type of shoe for me. You know what I'm saying? And the Prestos but it's not as comfortable. Frank, Benny, I don't know what are your preferences? Do you have any Prestos? Talk to me.
I don't have any Prestos. I used to have Prestos. I like Prestos. I rock them all the time. Back in the days, I used to have a lot of them. What about you, Nitty?
Yeah, I got a pair. I got the black and white ones. Rock them. I think they're very comfortable. Not highly sought after shoe. I mean, if you're into comfort, yeah, you're a cop. But I'm more intrigued right now because the homie Omar, was it Omar that show? Yeah, he let me know that the media days is possibly still on SNS for a raffle. So I'm jumping on there now and see if that's true, so I can attempt to get that, man. But I'll come back to that. If it's a raffle, that means we'll be there after the show. Right now, I don't see it at first glance. Yeah, I got a black and white pair. Love them, comfy. Yeah, they got the neoprene midfoot, so it's a slide on, slide off type shoe. I do come with laces, man. I think it's more for aesthetic purposes than functionality because you can just put that shoe on your feet and you Gucci. The ones that you refer to, those I don't remember seeing those. I know there was a pair on the sneakers app. It had some funky looking colors to them, but it was immediate pass for me. It wasn't a hard pass, but it drew no attention, so I overlooked that. See if I can pull that up right quick. See what that looked like. Damn, how far back is that shoe?
Which one?
The one I saw on the sneaker. There you go. It's called the Red Orbit. It's like a zebra on the front. That was on the sneakers app.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, those sold out. Actually, we got some images, right, Benny?
Yeah, we do.
So we talked about those media days, which I flopped, and then those Brazils. So yeah, I was up. I was on time. I didn't really care for the shoe like that, but I was gonna participate. I'm like, it's like going to the park. You know what I mean? You dress in your whole basketball attire. You might as well get some exercise in, right? Imagine getting picked up, so you got no choice but to play. So that's what I did, man. I was up. I was in the moment. I was like, yo, let me see if I can get these. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, you want a size 12? Are you sure? Because it act like I didn't select anything. Now when you go through, you select the size, you wait, and it kick you out and says, oh, try again. Like you made a mistake. Like, no, I didn't make a mistake. I want this size. So I already knew when they kicked me out and told me to select another size, it was a wrap. So I took my fate and I just moved on. So that was number 2. Struck out on those. Oh, and speaking of striking out, speaking of my last chance, what about the last dance? How they did the switcheroo? They faked us up. They give us 2 pump fakes. We all fell for them. Like, how we falling for the same move over and over? But to their point though, they kind of pump fake. We went for it. Pump fake again. We went for it. And it's like, that's too easy. You know what? Yo, I'm gonna lay this up in your face. They not only they had a shock drop, but they actually shock dropped before the show started, 10 minutes prior. Oh, people thought it was going to be on the sneakers app, but nah, it's actually on the website. And I was one of those idiots that went to the sneakers app thinking like, yo, it didn't show up. I'm here refreshing, like, yo.
Which one you talking about?
These are the Flint 13s for the shock drop for the last dance. They pump fake us so hard, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
So what did the Flint 13s already drop or not yet?
They did. They did a shock drop on them.
Did you cop or not?
I don't know if you watching or listen to the same podcast that we're talking in those.
I'm making sure that you're remembering what you said.
I hear you. I feel this guy.
I did not cop, man. You already know. I am looking forward to getting my my Chinese New Year 13s. I'm gonna cop them. It's probably gonna be the last one. It's the same color as Nitty's sweater. That's why he's wearing it, because he knows that that's the shoe that I'm gonna get next. So he's bigging it up. So look at that, man.
So yeah. I did find. I know you hit me up about, yo, do I have in my area? I did find a Finish Line. It was going for $160, but I think they had additional discount.
No, I think maybe on StockX it's a little bit cheaper. I think the last time I saw it was like $120 maybe. I'll have to take a look. Speaking of those beautiful 13s in pink, I have another pink shoe for you, Nitty, and I need you to let me know what you think about it. Russell Westbrook. They've really given him a different type of shoe. They gave him the why not, the why not 0 dot whatever. Mm-hmm. Poor guy, man. Why can't they give him like an actual good shoe? This one right here is the same color as your sweater, Nitty. And the Jordan Why Not 0.3 washed coral is up for grabs. So I want you to go ahead and take a look at that. We're talking about May 28th, which is right around the corner. It's only $130. So Russell Westbrook, a lot of his shoes, they're really, the price is not that crazy, $130. Very similar to having a basketball player not want to sell him for like $260 or $230. Russell Westbrook has been one of those, just like the Paul George. They sell the sneakers very cheap. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts?
Rushbrook's 0.1s, hell to the nah, hard pass. 0.2s, I bought a pair and I didn't see myself playing in them. Got rid of them. Yeah. So the 0.3s into the 0.10, if that's even a thing, if I ever get that far. Bro, I'm not even hating on him. The reason why they give him his own signature, so he's not gonna get a Jordan signature. No one gets a Jordan signature shoe
Unless
as
you're
their
Drake. Unless you're
hmm?
Drake.
Well, Drake. Well, not that's a
That's
collab.
collab.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, like the closest person, like your boy, the rookie, Zion Williams. They give him the 34s to rock, but it's just promoting them. That's all they're doing. He's not the sole signature athlete for any Jordan shoe. There will never be a sole signature. Dwayne Wade did, but again, I think it was more of him promoting it too as well because they stopped numbering them when he started rocking them. I think it was the 18, 19. No, it was past that. It was like maybe the 23. It was the shit that had the hole in it and no one cared about. Yeah, they stopped numbering.
Yo,
No
you're.
lie. They had a big old hole, bro. They had a big old hole. But I don't. Yeah. So
23.
Westbrook, yeah, he's on his island on that, man. I think maybe he has too much control of his shoes because even his off the court, his lifestyle shoes,
Mm-hmm.
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
like Kaiway in the messages. I'm not. I'm not a fan of the Westbrooks either.
I'm this close to saying I may even rock a pair of Steph Curry's over those Russell Westbrooks. I'm not sure though, because the whole thing is that that color pink, I mess with that color pink. I like, but you know, again, a lot of these designers or a lot of these basketball players, they're no longer going with Nike or Adidas for one reason. They know they get more control. Look at Dwayne Wade. What is Dwayne Wade doing right now?
He's
Right?
retired, sitting at home, probably watching us right now.
He's probably watching us right now saying,
Yeah,
yeah, lean
you're right.
in.
You're right.
I think
You're right.
lean in. I think that's what
Yeah,
he rocks
yeah,
with, right?
yeah. Yeah.
The way of
No.
the Wade, the way of the Wade. That's, but they get more control though. And I'm not gonna lie, man. If I'm on the free market and I either go to Nike, but then Nike controls everything. I can't even say, oh, I want it in this color because they don't care about me. Versus I go to Under Armour or I go to another brand and they're like, yo, it's whatever you want.
Yeah.
Who's not gonna want to do that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But also, there's pros and cons to that. Nike is a behemoth, so they got that.
Ah, but Nike.
What? Whoa! Were you
Wait.
denying that
They are.
or?
No. They are.
Oh.
They are. They are a behemoth, but in the same way that they can big you up, they can shut you down.
Yeah, no doubt. That comes with territory, right?
Look what happened to Kanye. Look what happened to Kanye.
That's Kanye's fault too. At the same time.
I don't think Nike was ready to be that progressive with that craziness. But Adidas was like, yo, bring the crazy over here. Bring the crazy over.
Adidas like, we'll take that crazy.
Oh, God.
But I think it's a trade-off. To be fair, Nike has so much momentum, so that's why they don't have to leverage anything. Because you're right, you can go somewhere else. Okay, then what? You still gonna be number 3 or number 2.
Mhm.
Like not even that, you still be number 3 because Jordan Brand's number 2. So, but I have seen Nike athletes switch to Jordan Brand. You definitely ain't getting no control over Jordan unless they make exclusive shoes for you per se. But they're not gonna be like, it's not gonna be signature up like, oh, he had say so in this. I could be wrong. I'm not on the design team. I don't know, but from a consumer standpoint, it does show that there's not that much influence from athletes.
Yeah, most def. And as we continue talking about athletes, let's talk about the champions that are in the chat to see what they're actually putting in here. So I'm gonna just go down from the top. Let's see. Devin Dooley states, I have Flinton 11-8 if someone's looking. Devin is trying to sell on the chat. Devin, you're about to be knocked out by outletplug.com. This is an amazing time to talk about Frank Nitty and outletplug.com. If you want the best DS sneakers in the building, go ahead and go to outletplug.com. Nitty is selling all his DSs, and you're going to be paying Russell Westbrook prices. You can't get any better than that. You cannot get any better than that. Kyle Way, he is not a fan of the Westbrooks. Kyle Way says pink and white are the best color. AK2442 says, what's up? We say hi to you. Here we go. And Cool Kicks, Nitty's best friend, Cool Kicks, he says, Jordan Brand, your name don't even come first. Jordan Westbrook. Oh, three.
What happened? I missed that. I'm getting something else. What happened?
No, that Cool Kicks, he says that Jordan Brand, your name don't even come first. The Jordan Westbrook. Oh boy. Three.
Yeah.
You
For
see,
real.
and Nike just crushing the dreams of any basketball players.
They're not from also just hearing, other people complain about them. It's like they're really not that. I mean, it's obviously if they reach out to you, great. You know what I mean? But you can be an athlete. You could be you could be at peak. You could be the man on your team. And you could be like, you know what? We got this nice hyper dunk. Would you like to wear it? Like what? I can't even get my own signature. Can I not get a Nitty point too? Like, nah. We'll give you a shoe that we already made, and we'll just give you the colors for your team, and we'll just say that you're rocking it. Because everybody got to start somewhere, man. Like some people, don't get me wrong, some people do start high. Zion Williams, who's a prime example. He went straight to Jordan Brand. Your boy from Boston, I forgot his name, Tate. He started off as Nike. He started rocking those Adapts, and then he quickly in one summer was traded to Jordan Brand. I don't know if they trade like NFL or NBA players, but he left or he moved over to another brand within the company. Same umbrella, but so it just goes to show some people move up quick on the chain. Some people we got to believe in you first. Hear you about to retire. It's like, yo, you looking for that contract? It's like, yo, man, I already played 15 years, man. You not offering me something? But,
yo, did you Dose, you say you like those Pure Money looking shoes. Did you cop them?
Oh, what, the fours? The Pure Money,
fours.
the Pure Money fours, but you get a little bit of color. Hard pass.
Yeah, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for
hard pass.
Yeah, you paying for just that little bit of tad of purple.
Yeah, you just sprinkle a little bit. You know what? I took one of my markers and I just colored it in. That's what
pretty much. Like your Pure Money's from 2017.
Nail
Pure Money
polish.
tie-dyes.
They'll make a pink one. Like, yo, this one came out as a sample. They're trying us with that though, man. I passed.
Well, we got a few more news articles that we're gonna be running through before we get to the second part of the show. So as you all know, the coronavirus pandemic causing all sorts of issues all over the world. Canada Goose is the next company to get hit by the coronavirus. They let go of 125 employees. I know that there's a lot of impacts in the supply chain when it comes to that. They're even telling you how to clean the cardboard box. Like, Nitty, Benny, are we at the point where we have to clean the box before we do an unboxing? Where are we? Where are we with that?
I'll let Benny go ahead and talk about that. That's up his alley.
No, man.
Benny's so particular, yo.
No, not really, man. What do you mean?
He's a champion of this right here.
I like it.
No, I'm not. I'm not the champion. Go to the CDC website.
Damn, you let them like that?
Damn. You know what that means? That means I don't want to get sued. Go to the CDC website.
Follow
protocol.
Now, so interesting you brought that up, right? So I've been, I'm back vlogging again. I'm back in the streets, as I would like to say, right? Anyways, I went to the mall. They got protocols. It's not mandatory. Not at least in my area. You gotta wear a mask. Gucci. Employees have gloves, have masks. All right, legit. Went to the outlets. Lines are crazy. Now, what is pros and cons. What I don't like is the fact that they got people standing up in the heat, but that's not their fault. No one predicted, we need to have shade on the side of the building for this future pandemic. So right now, people are trying to get in the building. They got to wait outside. So that sucks, right? And then, people get out, let more people in. Nike is offering like gloves when you walk in the building. And I was even offer a mask.
Nike gloves or just hospital gloves?
Bro, you getting the Walmart special, bro. You're getting the donation gloves, bro.
You're getting the ugly socks that you get when you get to put on shoes and you don't have socks on. You're getting that on your hands. That's what you get.
Yeah, you get those. Yeah. You get, and you get to keep them.
You got to keep
Yeah. So, but Nike, they got some cool masks though. They got the little swoosh on the side, which is only dedicated to them. Yeah, they have the little Nike swoosh. It's not for sell. They can't sell it. Obviously, it's for employees only. So so to the most part, they're doing what they could. Now, I think a lot of it is just gimmicky, bro. I just think people are doing half this stuff just to keep face because there's other people who's gonna complain about it, and then it's gonna start, and then there's other people who has those worries about, the phobia of touching other stuff and catching it too. So they gotta go through the motion and kind of, I mean, like make everyone safe. But it sucks because there's more. Not I won't say more, but there's more. It could be equally harm with people with long lines outside. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to monitor the people in the building. So it's almost like now at this point, you need to schedule a time you can go and show up. You get a block at 1 hour. Your hour's 11 o'clock. That's what shit boils down to. Because having people outside, imagine people start fainting and passing out. You know what I mean? You don't want that.
But this is the thing, this is gonna sound bad, but just hear me out. I'm not even scared of coronavirus when I wear my mask. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of stupid people that have coronavirus that don't wear a mask. I'm protecting myself from them. Like I'm cool with the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not protecting myself from a virus. It's people.
You besties with the corona? Because he's saying you're cool with the corona. You mean like he's like,
he's cool with it. Yo, yeah, we're buddies. We hang out on the weekends.
Yo, yeah, I want to get it. Yeah, exactly. I want to get it on the weekends. I don't want to joke about it, but yeah, that's what the master intent, the intention, purpose, the how do I say this? The primary purpose of the mask is to stop spreading of said germs, pathogens.
People don't care. People do not care. I don't get it. Like, even when I was walking around, it's like, put on your mask. Like sometimes I want to New York snuff somebody when they don't have a mask on. It's like, just put on a mask. It's not that hard.
So I'm guilty. It depends. I wear a mask in the building, just because for other people. And then there's times where like if I'm vlogging, I can't talk through that shit, to be honest with you. So I take it off and then talk, put it back on. And then sometimes just walk in the store, not even thinking about it, like, oh shit, I got it in my pocket, forgot all about it. But I also respect the employees who say, yo, you got a mask? I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. I'll bust it out. Cool. Because I also don't want people to be afraid of others.
Right. You're walking around inside your house. I don't care if you wear a mask. If you walk around your house, I don't care if you're walking around without a mask out in the open, in the jungle.
Yeah.
Yo.
So
do we have the sounds? Do we have the sounds? Penalty on the play. Do we have the sounds? Penalty on the play.
That's your preference, bro. You can't. This is my thing, man. You can't create your problems or your insecurity on me. So that's how you feel. You can't expect people to understand and sympathize or empathize with how you're feeling because that's what you want to do. So I'm saying I agree on both sides. I personally do because I think of others when I walk around. Just like you, you want to New York snuff someone because your mentality is, yo, these cats don't care about other people, human beings, or whatever the case is. So the way I rationalize with some of this, the people that do and don't, it could be a situation that person you may have saw may just walked out and like, damn, because you can't breathe in it, bro. Some people can't even talk, man. It's claustrophobic, man. You can probably see more patients in the hospital because they're fainting, trying to be protected with the actual virus. You know what I mean?
Well, look, yes and no. Yes, it took me a while to get used to my mask. I had I can't just buy any mask. You know what I'm saying? I had to buy these beautiful masks right here. See, this is the Miami one. You know what I'm saying? That's the Miami one. All of mine are fashion because I gotta look good whenever I'm outside. But depending on the state,
safety.
Wait. No.
I gotta look good first, and then you gotta.
Always. I don't wear a medical mask. No. It's got Supreme. I'm a hype beast. No. The second thing is that depending on the state, you're mandated to wear one if you're going to walk outside. Where I'm at, walking around right now, state guideline is that you don't leave your house unless you got a mask on, or you can get fined.
But who's
What's up?
Who's enforcing that?
The cops. $300 fine.
How much is it?
$300.
Oh, they're tripping.
It should be $500.
They could be overstating. They could be overstating their control too. There could be, man. There's so many viewpoints on both sides. You know what I mean? That is. I think it all boils down to just practice safe hygiene, practice when you're around people. These people trying to make arguments. When I say stupid people, because they use the HIPAA law as a reason of their medical condition. Like HIPAA law is not about your medical condition. It's all about the privacy of your your issue or whatever condition you
That's right.
have.
Don't be sharing
they-
my
and
HIPAA
they-
law around. You know what I mean? The ops is listening.
But so I see these cringing videos like, yo, you really trying to sun somebody over some false information because you want to sound smarter just so you can prove a point. Yo, it's not about proving a point. It's not about that. So yeah, you wear them when you can. Now there's people who probably have real condition. They got respiratory issues where they can't breathe in that. They got, they have what you call that. Let's say asthma for example. And they can't be in there hyperventilating, man, just so they can protect other people. So
I hear you. Somebody made a good point. They said if you're out in the open door, space, maybe it's fine not to wear your mask. But if you're indoors and you're around people, you should probably put it on.
especially if you're
You
in
know.
close proximity.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Actually, somebody in the chat actually just brought that up. So Y2 Jonah says, I think it depends where you are. If you are in if you're in an open outdoor space like a big park, then it's okay not to wear one. But indoors, it should be worn. Warning. It's out in the open where if somebody goes, "Achoo," it goes, you know where it flies, right? It uses, the coronavirus has wings, ladies and gentlemen. It flies in the air. You're going to walk in the little park and you're going to be walking and you know what? You're going to start making out with the coronavirus because you got your mask on. You know what I mean? And that tongue is deep. You know what I mean? That tongue is deep.
my
You know what I mean? So again, don't take the risk.
So that mask is so you don't make up with the corona? You don't make out with
Do
it?
not, ladies and gentlemen, the coronavirus, do not make out. She looks hot, don't make out. That tongue is deep, and then she'll take your life. You know what I mean?
So this chat is completely demonetized because we just had a rampant conversation about the corona. They be jerking people, bro, over this whole topic, man. Because there's so much misinformation that I want to steer the people the wrong way.
That's
So,
true. That's
Fair.
So it doesn't matter what side you on, bro. You could be pro mask and you could be anti-mask, but it doesn't matter what side you on. There's always some conspiracy theories, bro. I told you I'm on the kid. I watch some people make fools of themselves just about conspiracy theorists, man. It's just hilarious. And
You gotta look good, man. I'm the type you gotta be looking good, man. I got like 5 different masks. You know, I got the
you
classic.
just want to rock them. That's it. That's all. It have nothing to do with your you making out with the corona or nothing.
I want to look like Mortal
you just
Kombat.
wanna wear 'em.
I want to look like Smoke.
Sub-Zero?
No,
Smoke.
Smoke is the gray one. You know what I mean?
Good one, yeah. You got that's a secret weapon too. You got is it a secret weapon? Yeah, you gotta unlock him. You gotta do some crazy combination, knock him down in the basement to get smoked. At least when I play, yeah.
El Gronk in the chat says, "Be macking on the Rona." Oh man, so ladies and gentlemen, that closes the week in review in sneaker news. Now that we're done with the
No, it don't. No, it
you-
does not.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Captain, speak.
Ben,
Talk
got the images. Put
Yeah.
them up. Put them up.
Ooh,
Let's talk about it.
All right, I'm going to go
Let's
down
talk about
one by
it.
one.
All right, put them up.
Yeah, it
Benny.
doesn't
Talk to
matter
me.
what order you go in either. But anyways, man, we're gonna talk about the sneaker app releases. What's coming up, man? We already talked about those Flints, but there's some other.
All right, we talked about. I'll just let you know real quick. Every time I put an image up, you should see it in like a few seconds because we're ahead of time.
Got it. Yeah, we gotta warm. I guess you just go ahead and like, yo, image blowing up, and then we'll lead into when we see it because they be like, what, huh? Yo, we already talked about those. Those are the past drops, Benny.
Yeah.
We want to talk about the futures. So we need to talk about the Flints, the LeBron graffitis. We want to bring.
I
those
got
up.
I got the Ben and Jerry's up right now.
Cool. Oh wow. So yeah, the Ben and Jerry's, y'all. I'm not sure when you guys gonna see it. Check back tomorrow to continue watching because it's so delayed, bro.
For you, not for them.
I see that. I see the Ben and Jerry's. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
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 So I think they're pushed back, man. I'm not an SB dunk. I have one dunk in the collection, and I like it. I like the fact that they do these one-offs. That's unique.
Yep.
This Ben and Jerry. To be fair, I don't even eat the ice cream. I think the only ice cream I eat from Ben and Jerry's is the brownie joint, chocolate brownie.
No, I like these Ben and Jerry's. I'm not gonna lie. The thing is that I don't like low top sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I like sneakers that go past the ankle. But you know what I like about them? And these, I mess with them, yo.
I was gonna say that's an animal pack shoe. Like that's dose all day, right?
And it looks like an animal too. The cow is mooing. You know what I mean? So most deaf.
What else we got?
All right, right now we got the those dope animal pack 3s.
Those are 2.0s?
Ah, yes.
Yep.
I seen those.
I need those in my life.
I like those.
I'm still upset I didn't get the first one, man. You know what? And it was all on me. It was me. I thought it was Sneaker Apps with Hayden. It was just me. They came out. I went on the Sneaker app and it says no data. I'm like, yo, I just left my crib. I got data. But I said, I have unlimited data.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to play me. I said, yo, Sneaker Apps after me. They don't want me to win. They don't want me to be great. So then another shoe drop another week. I forget. I got so upset, like I didn't want to buy it no later because he's like, yo, they're still available. I was like, I'm good. I was kind of upset. It's like, nah, they didn't want me to have it then. I'm not buying them now. So I was on my little stick. I boycotted them for a week. Then they dropped something else. I jumped on it. Same thing. At that point, I realized, yo, it's not even them, it's me. So took me a month to realize I didn't have my cellular data on for Sneaker app. So I couldn't. I know. I don't know how it happened, bro.
I know how it happened. Coronavirus, bro. Coronavirus started making out with the settings. Stop it. I told you it's deep. It's because you want to walk around without a mask.
You know what? I was on 5G. That's what it was.
Coronavirus licked that setting right off of your Sneaker app is what happened. You wanted to walk around without.
I was tight. So then they sat around for a bit. I still didn't pick up. I went on StockX. That was going below retail. I saw a few pairs released in the stores, and I was like, I'm good. But these, I don't like these as much as the originals.
With the fur?
Yeah, the one you cop. Then you got them?
Yeah, I got the first animal pack. I like these too, though, man. These are nice.
You copping?
Yeah. Yeah, I like those.
Please tell me when you're gonna put the Air Jordan 6 neutral gray hair on the screen, because that one, for me, it gets me hot. Yeah, I mean, I like that.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Those, oh my God.
Hard.
Yo.
Hard. Chest pass.
Yo. Hard pass? Stop.
Chest pass. Hard pass.
Stop.
I'm knocking you out. Nah. I'm gonna try to get it for the homie, but homegirl rather. She reached out to her friend, can get a pair. I'm like, all right, I ain't going after him, so I'm gonna try to get in her size.
They're the poor man's. There's another one that looks just like this. Is Chameleonaires, the Jordan 6. It looks just like this. It's like a raspberry-ish color.
I don't know.
Yeah, you want to own, but I think you just make that shoe up.
No.
You went out and buy yourself.
That's next week's drop. You'll see it on your sneaker app next week. They listening.
Apple Pack 3s are okay, not bad. Looks like the Oregons. I agree, Kyle. They look like the Oregons a little bit. The Here 7s are better. Okay, yes. The Here 7s, I agree. Because that's class. That's the Buzz Bunny joints, man. I like the Here 7s. I agree. Those 6s are heat. Like I said, pink and white are heat. Kyle like them because the heat.
I just never been a fan of the 7s, man. I don't know why. Just...
6 Carmines. Kyle's bringing up another good point. I know we gonna continue with
the
this
Carmines. That's the one I was trying to say. These are the poor man's Carmines. These are the poor man's Carmines. The poor man's Carmines. That's what.
That's not remotely close. What? Because they're white?
Yes, it's white.
Bro,
and it has.
Name other. There's 8 other 6s that's white. This is far from a Carmine, bro.
Have you seen the Carmine before? I don't know if you've ever seen it before.
I'm
But
probably not. That's why I'm arguing this. I'm just arguing for no apparent reason. I'm
they
just so
look.
stuck. I want to be a hater so
man.
much.
Yo, argue in the chat. Argue in the chat. Is the Jordan 6 hair the poor man's, the poor man's, the Carmines, the poor man Carmines? Put it in the chat and let's see what the chat says. Let's see. Poor man's chat. Let's see.
Poor man's chat. Poor
Man's
man.
Jordan.
Yo,
You
here
got a little bit
I
of red, a
give
little
you
bit
some
of red.
examples that's closer to the Carmines, the same color blocking the Carmines, the Olympic sixes, the Gatorade sixes that dropped 3 years ago. Those have the same color blocking as the Carmines.
Whoa.
This, yes, and this, the parts that stick out on this shoe, the midsole is predominantly all white, and the Carmines and the other two shoes I mentioned, they have where it shows the 3. I'm not sure the sixes have the numbers 23, kind of, throughout the midfoot, and the Carmines is just white. The other shoes has the other color with the 23. So this is far from it. I mean, we arguing a mute point because it doesn't change the behavior.
That's
You
why
like
it's
the
a
shoe.
poor man's. That's why it's a poor man's. A poor man, he didn't know how to do it. He didn't know how to put it together. So they bought that one. That's why it's a poor man's Carmines.
Someone says nothing like the Carmines, Kyle. Poor man, 7 years. I agree, Malcolm. But man. What else we got, Benny? Let me try to think at the top of my head.
We got the hiking boots, LeBron's.
Hiking boots. Oh, so these are those stole me off, man. I thought those were.
Oh, Jesus.
I actually used to have the white and blue joints.
Of those?
Yeah, Cavalier colorway.
So guess what? Those, if you look closely, guess what model that is?
It's one of the early models. I'm not sure.
No. Look, read it. You got the full image. You can go on Sneakers app. Is this
what model is it?
17, bro. It's not the early models.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what threw me off too. When I first looked at it, it's like, oh, it's a throwback. Okay. But it says Graffiti 17s, I believe it's called, right?
Oh, LeBron's making Jumpmans now.
He's doing retros.
Nitty, I have a question for you, Nitty. For these ugly LeBron 17s that you have on the screen.
Talk to me.
This is why. Okay, so the back of the shoe looks like you know how Melo had a Jordan, right? And it was bulbous in the back. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what Melo's I'm talking about?
Nah.
Okay, I'll have to look it up. But the back of this shoe reminds me of that shoe. And because I don't like that shoe, instantly this one, super hard pass. I'm talking about diamond pass. Cannot.
It's called Nike math. If I don't like this one shoe, it equates to the other shoe. I don't like that either. Now the silhouette, huh?
It's like if you're in a girl, right, and you break up with her, right, and you remember her nose, right. If you go out with another girl, she got the same type of nose, you don't want her in your life, right?
Yeah.
Smell me? Nobody knows you. Smell me? So that's the thing, man. It reminds me too much of those ugly Carmelo Jordans that I had back in the past.
Now, for that shoe, that's not a shoe I would get, though. I am passing on that. Definitely pass.
Yeah. Maybe if they look a little bit like a foam posit, a little bit on the bottom, maybe, but
I think the last shoe on the list is a shoe we already talked about, the Flint 13s.
No.
I think that's a shoe that
Try again.
Everyone.
We got those mags.
Okay.
The adapt mag.
That was supposed to be. That was the other segment. That was shoes that came out.
Oh, okay.
We talk about shoes that's coming out. We talked about past releases, and now we're talking about future releases.
Yo, El Gronk in the chat is going ham. He said, "This is a shoe you buy your ex."
So we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but this shoe sold out.
And these are adapts, right? These are adapts?
Yeah.
Yeah. A version of them.
Yes.
I got the Adapts 1.0. I bought them last year around February.
Uh-huh. And you know what? Y2 Jonah in the chat is saying, what about the Chunky Dunkies? We put them up on the screen before. They look good. I'm
going to go after them.
You're going to go after them?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's an animal package, so it's but I don't like low tops, man. These adapts, though, I mess with these adapts. You said they sold out. This is the thing, though. My fear. I don't think this is a shoe that you bought in, right? I can imagine Frank Nitty Now, if you've been on our prior episodes, you know the story of Frank Nitty slamming the basketball so hard that someone's grandchild already has Alzheimer's from the shake of when he destroyed the background, the backboard.
The
right?
backboard.
So imagine Frank doing that in this shoe. Frank would just shut off the entire state of Oklahoma if he were to do a dunk in these shoes. That's what I'm saying, because the electricity in the bottom of the shoe. I don't know.
Yo, I personally won't play ball in those shoes. There's so many lighter, better quality shoes. I love the Kobe's. I like the PGs. Here's the thing. I tell you the primary reason: the price. Yo, it's bad enough that some people don't even want to crease their $160 Jordan 1s.
For
You
real.
think they're gonna pay $350 or $400 for this shoe
400.
and go out there and play ball? Nah, chill.
But
So
look at the material. The material in the front won't crease like the
It
Jordan
won't?
12. Like the Jordan 12 with the Wile E. Coyote nose when they crease, right? These the material doesn't like that.
Listen, man. I keep giving these adapts a chance. I got the first ones, and when you try to lace them up, they just yell at you like, "Eh." I mean, like, man, they sound so bad, and they fit horrible. And then I said, okay, now they're doing the basketball joints. Let me try one of those. Bought that shoe. Again, man, that thing weighed so much. It was so heavy.
Yeah, man.
And
But you gotta be fair though. You, Benny, you bought the Hirachi joints.
no.
The first initials. You didn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
the basketball shoe. Yeah.
What? I know.
That's a
The
big
first time.
You got the Hirachis.
Correct. But
Yeah,
then the
so
next,
we're-
I bought the
these are
basketball ones too.
shoes, right? You bought the basketball 1.0s? The
No,
ones I got?
I skipped those.
Okay.
I got
those Hirachi joints came out before the basketball.
before the second iteration of the basketball.
So those basketballs came out around February of last year. When did you get those Hirachi joints?
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the original, the Hyper Dap, the
Hyper
original one,
Daps.
the one that like.
So it came out before the basketball joint. So yeah, because they weren't making basketball, because the Daps were the first basketball iterations of those, of that line. So I guess I was saying be fair, because the ones you had weren't meant to play ball. It was just like you said, it was screaming because it was just first iteration, first try. It's like the beta version.
Yeah, but
Then the Daps came out.
yeah, those were the running shoes.
Yes.
Those
Yes,
were
correct.
not good. The basketball shoes, same thing, man. They're not good. They make the same noise. They have the app. You can control the app.
2.0s?
Yeah, the
Make
2.0.
them
I had
loud
those.
noise?
Yeah, I showed you. I sent you a picture.
Yeah, I know the 2.0s, but I didn't know it was making like screaming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right type of technology that Nike should be trying to innovate on, because it removes the actual functionality of the shoe, right? Like remember back in the day when they had the PlayStation sneakers or whatever, and you
Yeah.
could like plug your controller in and whatever. Like, I love innovation. Don't
You put your controller in there for real. Bro. This guy,
you take your shoe off and then you play God of War. You know what I'm saying? But so the thing is that when it comes to the innovation side, you have to understand that I don't mind. Vapor Max was an innovation, right? Epic React was an innovation. When it comes to putting electricity or like self-lacing shoes, it's good in concept, but some things in concept are not good in application, right? And if the shoe is uncomfortable, you're not going to want to wear it. Okay, maybe you want to have it as a altar piece, right? I get that. Art, right? I get that. But if you're really going to innovate when it comes to like creating sneaker technology, like what does a self-lacing shoe, how does the user benefit?
I could give you one example.
Give me one.
Say for the basketball.
Just one, yo.
Just one. That's the only one I can think of.
The only one. It's the
Only-
only one.
It's the only one I can think of. Basically, when you wear them to play ball, you put your shoes on and you fit them how you want to play in. You know what I'm saying? So the app remembers how you fit them. You play and you say, okay, I like the way these fit. You save that profile. And then the next time when you play ball, you put your shoes on, you hit that button, it goes right back to that lockdown state or whatever profile you chose. If you want to like, oh, here's another example. You want to wear them loose. You put them on and you put them on that setting where it's kind of loose, but not, I don't know.
No, but okay, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I think that's where the technology should go. But as of right now, you said it's an uncomfortable shoe to wear and it's heavy.
It's not
right?
uncomfortable. It's just really heavy, and it makes so much. It's super loud.
Got it. So does does the option of you having a customized fit, does it take away the fact that they're a little bit heavy and that it sounds like a garage, a garbage freaking composer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, there needs to be more innovation. And maybe now, if you were to tell me, no, Richie, it's not like the electricity or the components, they do more than just that. I mean, I don't know, man.
I'll tell you where is a drawback for me. One, the price, right? But let's move the price aside, right? Let's say they can make it affordable, $200. Even though I know that's still not affordable, but that'd be the closest thing possible because damn near Jordans are 190, and you're getting for $10 more, you get more technology. So let's make the argument $200. For me though, this is my own belief. No one else's. No one can share this, but if you do, maybe you feel me. Um, I just believe when you have more features into one practical application, like you were stating, Richard, it can create problems. So now, guess what? The basketball shoe is great. The lockdown is good, but guess what? The Bluetooth sucks. Doesn't work no more. Then what?
Yeah.
I mean, you have more problems than just wearing a shoe now. And it's bad enough, like, yo, you can lose traction. That's an issue. Now we got more things to worry about other than just losing traction, other than, scuffing your shoes, creasing the toe box. You know what I mean? Now you got to worry about, damn, will this just get locked on my feet and my phone dies? Or, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many, so many other things. And I'm a big component of don't put too much other applications that I use other. So, for example, I take this back to computers because that's a little bit where my skills at. But if I was to have a hard drive and that hard drive was Bluetooth connected and USB connected and Thunderbolt connected, there's too many components in that one device. Yeah,
Points
too
of
much points
failure.
of failure. Exactly. So I like to have it. Give me one point of failure, which in this case, hey, my shoelace is broke. Oh, I scuff it. The outsole, wore down. I can't wear these no more, and I'm done. So that's it. I know, again, just to have that, if you feel like, damn, how lazy we are. I mean, the only thing is like it laces your shoes for you. That's it. I like lacing my shoes.
Actually, it doesn't lace your shoes for you. It's not a self-lacing shoe. You gotta put them in, and you gotta push the ab. You gotta do it. You're lacing it up. You're just picking a profile that you want, and it's going back to the way you had it.
Yeah, I feel you, Ben. Hear me out. The reason why I said is because how do you get your shoes tied? It doesn't matter because some people don't. There's other applications other than shoelace.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like it's a lockdown because for a basketball player, the lockdown is everything. So however you get there, hey, I don't care if we can remove shoelaces. Just give me a great lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay. They use, I don't know what they call it, but they use these. I seen them like on Amazon. It's like some bands. You hook it on one side and you hook another, and it's like elastic, so it pulls it closer.
Yep.
You know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
they turn your shoes into slippers. I like those.
Exactly.
I like those.
Yeah. You gotta rustle your foot in there.
Yeah.
Like that.
But you know what? The Jordan 33s did that without this automatic function.
Yeah. They use the flight system, the flight lace. I forget what they call it. Damn, I got
they won't come loose on you. You lock them down how you want, and that's it. This shoe is kind of doing the same thing, but it's trying to be extra.
Ben, I have a question for you, Benny. Does the shoe have an integrated battery? Does it have an integrated battery?
It has a battery, and it's also wireless charging. So it comes with a pad. You plug the pad in.
Integrated, like the battery. Can you take it out?
No.
4 years? Can you take it out 4 years later to put in a new battery in it?
No. Throw them away.
Probably. I don't know. We have to send it off to Nike, I guess.
My philosophy on anything that has an internal battery, you are renting the device. You don't understand how much I hate anything that, and I've spoken to Nitty about this. Anything that has an integrated battery, you are renting the device. If you have a removable battery, at least you could get more years out of it because the manufacturer could always give you another battery, right?
Yeah.
When it's integrated, it's like you're done. So let's even talk about, you love the shoe. You put it on your mantle. Everything's good to go, right? And then you go to just see if it still works, and it doesn't even work because it's an integrated battery. That for me is,
Yeah, it's true. And batteries go bad, man. They go bad. And you know,
kudos for trying. Kudos for trying. But
the
I don't
comments,
think we're quite there.
guy in the comments says, those are cool, but what if my foot explodes?
Holla at me. Lawsuit, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
USA, you could sue anyone. You can sue anyone.
Or anything.
But they look good. They look good.
They resemble the mags. You know, somebody in the comments said they bought them because they look like mags, and he's a hype
They do.
piece.
I'm a fan of mags, bro. Put me on the island, but I live there. Yo, I do
Max
not like.
swag.
I don't like mags, yo. I don't see that. I like Back to Future, but I didn't think I need to have them, even for auction purposes. Yo, if I don't want a pair,
It's for the culture. It's for the culture. Anybody that buys those mags, they don't buy it to wear it. I don't know if you've seen the YouTube video of the person that
man.
skateboards in them and
nah,
does all that.
yo, I saw
Ridiculous.
I saw a video where they make the old man take it back to Foot Locker.
I saw that one too. Yeah.
Yo, it was like he's like you bring these back. He goes, yeah, I don't know what to do. My grandson bought this and I don't know what to do with this. Do you guys know? Can I return? The people was like, yo, foam at the mouth. Yo, check this out.
Can I put it on the gram? Can I put it on the gram?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of those, man. I mean, to each his own, right? I mean, just like when I buy shoes for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got Jordans, we got Air Maxes. You know, those are the cream de la cremes, right? Everybody want those. Those are highly sorted. Everybody know what those are. But God forbid you put out a shoe that nobody saw. And I got a pair right now that I'm ecstatic about that I just bought. I just got to spice the video up because I know I don't want to watch it. And it's not even about, I just want people to give it a chance. I'm not even trying to sell them the shoe. I just want you to know, like, yo, this shoe I bought for personal reasons. This means so much to me. It's not because I had them in the days, but I had something similar. I like the technology. I like the silhouette. And guess what? At the end of the day, it's different. But, when you say people, I remember one.
And you had them, you said you had them?
Got them right now. I even did the video. I shot.
No, I'm saying you had them back in the days?
No, so if I tell you what it is, I'll give it away. Which I already did the video. So there was Dose's pool shoes when he jumped in the pool with.
Oh, the Iversons.
Oh, Iversons.
The answers they call them. Now take the technology on the outsole and put it on a running shoe, low top. That's essentially what it is. The tech is still there. The midfoot silhouette is completely different. It's a collab. I like the colors, but I know nobody care about. On top of that, the price was great. It hit every checkbox that I want in the shoe. Does it look good? Yeah. Would I rock it? Yeah. It have a little bit of nostalgia? Yeah. The price was extraordinary good. And if you want to be a little hype beast with it had a collaboration as well. So it checked every box. But I'm only saying that because I just know people is not gonna care for that shoe.
Most def. I apologize. I had to bounce. The computer was about to die, so I had to put it on the charger.
Uh-oh. Technology. You see, that's why you can't get. That's why.
Integrated battery. I blame the integrated battery.
Integrated battery.
Right? Yo, where I put the gas at?
It's like, yo, my battery's running out. I can't walk. I can't walk no more.
I know. Yo, imagine, right?
Yo, I gotta take my shoes off. Now, a lot of times they try to push technology, and sometimes it's just not practical. I remember when they were putting the Nike Plus on the shoes. I thought that was cool. It's counting your steps, it's seeing where you're going, it integrates with the app. There's a lot of information that you can use throughout the day or whatever. And
they went OD with that, Benny. They went beyond the steps. They had it how high you could jump, your vertically.
Yeah, they did.
How fast you ran. Yo, it had me geek. I'm like, yo, what really? I would love to know how high I jump. You know what I mean? I would love to know how fast I ran, how many miles I ran on the court. Yeah,
that was crazy. But yeah, that was a cool idea. I don't know about the whole how high you can jump. That one's kind of hard to understand. Like, what if you stomp on the ground and throw your shoe up and catch it with your phone? Do you have to have your phone on you? Does it use your accelerometer? I don't know.
I don't know how, but it was on a pair of LeBrons. Now they quickly, they stopped that in a heartbeat. They removed it from some shoes. I think the Air Max 2017 still have it, but you're not gonna see current shoes rocking that. And then this is way before the Apple Watch, because they was using iPods. I think the Nike app was calculating on that.
Yo, El Gronk says, yo, why you up against the wall for 2 hours? Oh, no, I'm just charging my sneakers.
You got charge your phone and your sneakers at the same time, bro.
Yo, my flight is boarding right now. Oh wait, just hold the plane. Just hold the plane.
Yeah, I
Hold the
can't.
plane. I got 15 more minutes.
Yo, eventually you can't even pack your shoes in the bag. You got to bring them up with you
Yeah.
Oh,
because they
my
got lithium batteries.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy,
I know,
man.
man. So I think that wraps it up for the news section of our weekly show. So we got through the news. Our next section is show and tell. So last week, I believe the show and tell was Nitty. I haven't got a chance to do show and tell, but I don't know, Benny. I don't know if you have your show and tell ready or Frank, but I'll leave it up to both of you. What are we gonna do for show and tell?
I got some. All right, I got something to show you. Give me a sec.
Ooh,
Yeah. I already saw him reaching, yo. Yeah, his hand on the 5, yo.
Yeah.
Man,
Nah.
What's the bring up? I want to see what Richie got is.
Oh, he's next then.
Okay.
all right.
We'll give him the grand
I
finale.
see him he's like reaching for his gun and whatnot, bro.
Yeah,
Get him.
we'll give him the grand finale.
No, Benny. If you got yours ready to go, I want you to go first. I would have to go run and grab mine, but
Oh, really? You gotta leave us again.
I would have to leave. Yes.
You're charging. Is your
I
shit
gotta uncharge the sneakers in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Benny. Benny, I want you to go first. Benny, what do we got?
All right, so to pay homage to the Royals that just released a couple weeks ago, I want to talk about these fly knits, man. These, everybody goes crazy about the band ones. Look at this.
We can't see it, homie.
I know you can't. No, I'm talking to the.
Yeah. Oh, those are the fly knit ones.
The fly knit ones, man. I like these better than the leather joints.
Yeah, no, the fly knit ones, man. Let me tell you, man. I gets down with fly knit, man. Fly knit Air Forces. I never used to wear Air Forces before. They were super uncomfortable. You get me a pair of fly knit Air Forces, they fit fantastic. And that shoe, man. I mean, I have a question. Like, does it hold up? Like as a one, does it really hold up the material as a fly knit sneaker?
Yeah, it does, man. It really does. It holds up. I use these to travel all the time. This is like my travel shoe, and it's so funny that they're called fly knits because it's perfect for the plane, especially if you're going on long flights, man. They hold up well. They're light. They're more comfortable than your regular band ones and your Royal ones and all that. And those are kind of comfortable, but these are way more comfortable. For some reason, they got a better cushion on the sole. And I mean, people just, I don't know. I seen them, after they released, I seen them all over the place. I actually ended up buying 2 pairs of these. Frank, Nitty, you made fun of me. Like, you bought 2 pairs of fly knits? It's because I like them so much.
I saw 3 pairs. I saw the blue, the gray, and the red.
The
gray.
got 3. Yo, I'm tripping, because what I'm seeing in real time versus what I'm seeing on the live, I'm not even seeing half that stuff, bro. I'm confused, bro. I'm so confused.
He did it so fast.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah. Here's the fly knit band one. I really like this one too because it's, of course, the bread colorway. And then the shadow. And I got a couple other ones.
Shadow's the joint. That's the ones I need.
I ended up getting almost all the fly knits that came out in the ones. So I really like them a lot.
I need those shadows, man.
They hold up, man, if you could get them. The one weird thing about them is they're hard to put on. You got to really open them up.
Yeah, you got to really open them up.
Yeah, they're like wrestling shoes.
They're like, what?
Bro. They're like wrestling shoes, man.
Wrestling
shoes?
Wrestling.
You ever seen wrestling shoes?
Wrestling shoes? What?
Wrestling shoes.
Oh, okay.
My man said I want the Hulk Hogan 3s. I got it.
Yo.
So let's give it up for Benny doing the show and tell. That right there, homage. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, the Royals. Homage to the Royal ones that just came out.
Homage
so let's pull them
to
out.
the Royals. Boom. Frank, you got to show your A game next week, man, because you got to top that for next week. Good to go?
Don't you got a little something to show? Grand finale?
I think we should only do one a week. You know what I'm saying?
What about honorable mention? What about honorable mention, bro? Let's do an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. You know what?
We want you to pull them out.
I got a honorable mention. Here you go. Hold on. Just give me 30 seconds. Hold on.
Yeah, we counted too. Yeah, those fly knits, bro. I'm so sad that I didn't pick up those shadows, man. Damn.
Yeah, look, somebody said I slept on the Flyknit ones. Shouldn't have though. No, you shouldn't have, because they
Yeah,
are dope.
the Flyknit AJ1 super comfy, but they really dropped the ball with the React AJ1s. I seen those, man. I'm not a fan of the Reacts. Sticker Review Junior. Did anyone in the comments picked up the metallic fours? The metallic fours. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Sneaker Review Junior. Um, no one on this panel bought them. I passed.
You ready? Yeah, here we go.
He
All right,
said,
I'm ready.
El Gronk said, Dose is gonna bust out the NBs.
The 574s. Holla at me.
No,
New
which one is
Balance.
it? Let me guess.
So this is
Let me
my.
guess. Is it a
This is
basketball shoe?
this is definitely a basketball shoe. And Benny, you know what? Next week I want you to start queuing up a drum roll when we're doing show and tell. So you get a little
Oh,
drum roll.
I got something for you here. Let me
Oh, you got me? You got me?
not a drum roll, but let's see.
Give me a little something. Give me a little
All right,
something.
well, I'll tell you when it happens because you're gonna be
Holla.
delayed.
Yeah. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just heard the drop, which means what we got. Ooh, we got a beautiful paper. I'm gonna put it on my shoulder because it needs the support. Yeah, I mean, we got the Chameleon Sixes, and ladies and gentlemen, they are dead stock. I even have the little. I have the little thing. It's in here. Oh yes, give me that show and tell show. I love it. So you may be wondering, Richie, you got those sneakers dead stock? Where did you go? Ladies and gentlemen, you can go to outletplug.com and you got to connect to the plug. Frank, Nitty, I got these off of the site. Dead stock. I'm not going to do the Fat Joe and lick the bottom, but
Why not?
I don't want to steal
You got
Joe's
the Corona
swag.
Sixes.
I got the Corona.
You don't want to look at them, that's why.
So what I love about these shoes, like the Sixes are becoming one of my favorite shoes, man. And it's just, I love the way, I just love the way it looks. And it started with it started with it's not the DMP Sixes, it's the one with the red on the bottom, the one that everyone gets. What's that six called?
Infrared?
The infrared. It started with that one. It's such a simple shoe. It's all black, a little bit of red, and you're good. And that shoe, it just looks beautiful, man. So the Sixes are becoming like my new number one. And yeah, man, outletplug.com. Again, if you want to buy sneakers, Nitty has DS sneakers on the
Not
low.
all DX, but I have some DS shoes.
They're not-
And very
they're-
near.
They're not
Yeah.
they're not all DS.
No, I just keep letting you say that, but
God, I was about to say,
when they hit
false
me up, like, yeah,
advertising.
he's lying.
I'll
He
sue
don't-
you, false advertising. I'll sue you. If anyone gets a shoe that's not DS, false advertising, we'll both sue them together.
It tells you in the description the type, the condition of the shoe. But you just brought up a point before we get out of here, man. I was gonna hit on the fact that you said the Sixes is like your new ones. It's funny how, you know what I mean? Like, you know how your palate change for food over time. You can love something and change, and that's how sneakers is, bro. Sneakers change. Like, I'm a one guy, but I remember last year, 2019, I didn't wear hardly any ones. I was wearing my Air Maxes. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I'm still one guy to heart because I bust them out, and but I'm also giving other shoes different tries. And just this year, 2020, my other shoes are comfort shoes. I like the Air Max 90s. I just bought some other shoes that it's not on people's radar. I was telling when you went to grab your shoes about some Reeboks that people don't even care about, they don't want to hear about because it looks dope and it's comfy. But it's just crazy how, you know what I mean, like our mentality changed. It's still Jordans. It's crazy. Like, we'll still like Jordans, but we may go from ones to maybe fives and maybe six to 11s. And lastly, I was talking to the homie, man, and about some shoes, and he's like, "Yo, the Jordan ones are the new 11s." And I was like, "Yo, that's a damn good point," because there was a point in time where everyone won 11s. Everybody won 11s.
The thing with the 11s is there's really only one 11 that everybody goes crazy for, maybe two. That's the Concorde and the Space Jam, and maybe the Breads. That's it.
Who you mean crazy? Like, because this
alternate gym alternates.
Yeah, like there's a gazillion ones, bro. Shatter backboard, band ones, royal ones. I mean, just go on and on and on. But with the 11s, there's really only 3, that you go crazy for.
Facts.
They still sell out though. They still remember. So here's some examples, and you guys tell me which direction. If you still feel the same way, which direction you sway. The Jordan 11 when like 94, that was Obsidian blue, or technically they call it UNC blue, or that shoe was available, then saw it immediately, and then you had the all red pair, which this saw immediately, and then guess what, you had the
you said did or didn't?
The first one didn't.
Yeah,
Second
correct.
one did.
Yep.
Because I remember I hooked you up with the pair with the 11s, because he's like, yo, I don't think I can get them, so I got early reserve pair.
Yep.
And you wanted to secure yours. So my point is, 11s sells, so they make so many 11s, but they always sell out. Jordan 1s, they make not as many 11s. Like, they're not dropping a million Jordan 1s every single time they drop it. They may drop whatever amount. I don't know what the thing is. But if you do a ratio based on how much 11s versus 1s, the 1s would probably sell more Jordan 1s overall, because right now, to this date, there's only one pair of Jordan 1s, 2 pairs of Jordan 1s, I think, that has not sold out to this point, that came out this year. Actually, the other pair was last year. So technically, one pair that came out this year that hasn't sold, and those are the satin, the black satins. Jordan 11s, we haven't seen any yet, so we can't really compare. But the point is, there's more pairs of Jordan 1s if you combine the whole collection versus 11s. And 11s obviously sells out, but so do Jordan 1s. So I don't think that people selectively, I want the breads, I want the playoffs. I think people are buying it regardless, and at the same time buying ones regardless. It's not it's not the colorway I want. Bro, who wanted the royal toes? There was not that shit was, it was nothing 2 years ago. That a royal toe, what's a royal toe? They just start doing that because of the bread toe, and that came out 2018. So 2018, the first introduction of a toe was the bread toe, and then they skipped 2 years and they came out with the royal toe. The red toe was not in existence, wasn't a big deal. Now it's something that's like, oh, everybody want that shoe. Really? Why? It sold out. Now I don't know how many pairs they made, but it sold out. So overall, my point is, Jordan 11 sells out, Jordan 1 sell out. But if you was to do collectively through the whole year, all the Jordan 1s versus what the Jordan 11 do at the end of the year, I think the Jordan 1s probably sell equally or sells more. So that's why I feel like it's a new 11. I think people buy 11 regardless of the colorway. I think 11 is one of those things, like, it's like gas. You gotta get it, bro. You can pick your 89, you can pick your 93, whatever octane you want, but you gotta get it. And I think and it always sells, yo.
That's true. But there's more people wearing them. There's and they keep pushing that shoe out.
Which one?
The ones.
The one?
Yeah, they keep pushing that shoe out. More people wearing it. You're seeing it. You're watching famous people throw them on. It's making people like, oh, I want a pair of those too.
The 7210s is the poor man's Concord. That's going to be my stance on that one as well. That's going to be my stance on that one. That may have to be a new section of the show, man. Poor man's version.
There's a lot of them too. You got the NYC 10s. They call them the poor man OVOs.
Oh,
yep.
The new remember those threes, the red threes with Nike on the back. I call them we the best, the poor man we the best, because they look just like Cali. I think they stole Cali ideas so hard, bro. They're just damn. It's like thank you.
I still want the Chicago version.
The Shy.
Yep.
Man, oh man. So we've done our news segment. We did the show and tell. Frank, you know what? Now every time we come correct with the show and tell, each one of us is gonna have to do one shoe. I think that's the only way that we should do it. And last but not least, Nitty, I think this last part is where you kind of share a little bit about deals that are going on around. So
absolutely.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for some Nitty deals. First, again, plugging in outletplug.com, best deals ever. But if there's some other people as well that we help, Nitty, hit them up with the news.
All right, most definitely. So at the end of the show, I do this segment to help people still save some money. I benefit from this. It's something I personally use, so I will not steer you guys in the direction that I won't head myself. So I get my sorting information from a few links. J23, as we all know, you pay your 199, you get in, you fit in, you use it, you win sometimes. But hey, they don't guarantee that you get every shoe, but they give you the opportunity to know when drops happen. The other link I use is SoulLink. This is all on Twitter, and they all are free. You can pick your poison, or if you want to turn notifications on, it's up to you. But nevertheless, man, let's get into the meat and potatoes of them. First and foremost, if you got Twitter and you on SoulLink, and probably a lot of you guys are, the first pinned tweet are the Nike ID Air Force One snakeskin. It's been up there for a week. If you guys have not decided to do a custom Nike joint, go there. They got some pre-made shoes like the Mars Yard, the Unions, the SBB, the Bread Toes, the Penguin, the Pigeons, and the Freddy Cougars. Man, I'm actually low key thinking about doing that, like customizing one of these shoes. But I'm liking the Mars Yard, bro. I like that. Did I say Mars Landing earlier? I apologize. The Mars Yard. I think that shoot is dope. Even the Union ones, the Jordan ones that dropped 2 years ago. I like the colorway of that. To be fair, I have pulled the trigger on the Nike ID, but not the skin. I did the actual Air Force One low. Yo, I saw this shoe, had to have it. Nevertheless, moving past that, Finish Line have been coming out with a lot of savings recently. They do extra 25. They had a few shoes on sale, and also, I can't say this is true for every Finish Line, but I was able to use the online discount in store. The only thing is I didn't buy a shoe, so technically I didn't use it because I didn't buy it because they didn't have my size. They had the Jordan 34s, all black. They sold out so quickly online. I didn't get a chance, opportunity to purchase them. So I saw them in the store. I got excited. They even had them for the same price. And they was like, oh, okay, if they got sale, we'll honor it. And sure enough, she did. But they only had size 11 and the size 13. So I had to walk away depressed. Also, some Foot Lockers, you want to check in your area. The LeBron 17 is a shoe that I want. I'm passionate that I have to have. I'm on the fence if I'm going to get that shoe to play ball or use for a lifestyle. There's one colorway I want regardless, is that's the all red joint. Well, that happened, that came, that went. That's that. I'm gonna have to go on StockX to cop that. But this has some other cool colorways, man. But the reason I bought that shoe up because I saw them for $109 at Foot Locker. So check your local Foot Lockers if that's a shoe you're after to have few pairs for that price. That was affordable. I didn't pull the trigger. I would have been an impulse buy. I wanted something else, so I didn't buy it there. But yeah, man, those are just a few things that you can cop. I know some of them are retail gang, but still affordable, especially the snakeskin Air Force Ones. Also the regular Nike ID if you don't want to do snakeskin. Finish Line also has some discounts throughout the week. I also saw the satin ones that was discounted. So, float your boat. Since we've been talking about ones, man, I'll say this. This is not me giving you advice. This is just telling you what it is. As a Jordan 1 collector, I collect every Jordan 1 that's dropped. If I'm lucky, I can get 2 pairs. There's some that's sought after, others are not. But if history repeats itself, and it typically does, especially with Jordan 1s, these shoes sells out, and nobody want these shoes until when everybody want them. So the Jordan 1 satins that's going for $100, if you remotely like them and you think that's a good price, or maybe you have a price in your head that you may want to buy. My price is roughly below $90, so I'm right there at that cuff. I would say get them, because in a year or two, you're going to be like, I had an opportunity to get them, and I did it. And I have so many stories of that scenario, and I did it. So this year, I'm more like proactive. If it's a shoe I want that I can afford, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm just gonna hold on to it. It may not be for something you may run a rock. It may be something you want to trade later because the value can probably go up. So you can look at it in two fronts. A shoe that you can reserve, maybe you might change your mind later, like in ones, and boom, you already have a pair of ones. Also, that shoe is good for customizations too. I see a few customizations using that shoe. But anyways, man, I'm not sure what we can call this segment. I know the segment can get a lot better though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it Nitty Deals or
Nitty Gritty.
How about the nitty gritty?
Nitty Gritties.
Ooh, the
Yeah.
Nitty Gritty.
Yeah, getting straight to the point, helping you guys save some money. And also
Save some guala when you holla. That's it.
also I'm just gonna throw this in the ether. We're actually gonna try to put this podcast on a different channel. So it's just not a Ball on the Budget podcast or Frank Nitty podcast. Is me and the homies. And we need some names, some creative ideas. So if you guys want to shoot, leave your comments in the comment section down below. Now it's gonna be a while. We didn't get bought out like Joe Rogan and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Joe.
I look like Joe Rogan, yo. Shake my head, yo.
That was crazy.
Secure the bag. Secure the bag. Yo, I was just gonna announce that, Nitty. I was gonna let them know that not only are we gonna do that, I want to add one more section to the show, which is viewers' choice. So what's gonna happen is that because all of you, we got 44 people watching. I would like for the people in the comments for next week's show. One of the things that we're going to do is that we're going to have a little viewer's choice, which is if you can create a segment in the show, what would you want that segment to be? So if you're in the comments, go ahead and use your little Twitter fingers and go ahead and write down in the chat, you know what, man? Add this one comment. We're going to start calling that viewer's choice. That way we get to interact and we get the viewers involved. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Good point. One person asked me,
Yo, I'm having difficulties at the end of the show. How you?
I heard the drum roll. That's us trying to be professional in the background.
Yo, I'm still struggling, yo. I don't know what's going on.
Son, is that you dunked 3 months ago, bro, and now we're just feeling the waves of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Oh, that's a good time to end the show then, man.
That's a good time to end the show.
Yeah, clearly. Yo, they swapped my microphone. Yo, you don't see my mic? Really?
See? You know what? Your computer kissed the coronavirus. That deep tongue is getting through the matrix, mate. It's getting through the matrix, B. So again, if you're in the chat, you can go ahead and type in what you want for. There it is. You can go ahead and type in what you want for viewers' choice. And once we have some of the audience type in what they want as a viewers' choice section, we'll go ahead and we'll call it a wrap.
So what I want to do real quick is so someone asked early, very before the show even started, we're gonna be taking guests, man. And I hate to bust his bubble. I was like, damn, we're currently not set up for that. But we have the equipment. We have everything needed to do that. We just don't have the procedure on how to do it. So it will happen eventually when we iron out that. We gotta talk to the engineer about that behind the scenes and how we can make that happen. Yeah, so we can start, taking guests. How is going to be a phone number? Join us on Skype. I don't know.
But we're going to figure that out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to figure that out. Eventually, this is going to be the #1 nightly sneaker show. I'm telling you, Jesus and Mero, everything, lifestyle. You know what? Jesus and Mero, we're coming for you, B. We're coming for you, B. I'm going to be an Instagram thought, and I'm going to just hit him up in his DMs, you know what I mean? I'm going to be like, big up the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Man, oh man. So look, we're actually getting some responses inside of the chat. So for viewers' choice, I have Best GR Under the Radar Pair of the Week. I have the Sneaker Hustle. And then we have Favorite Colorway of the Shoe. Ooh, sneakers that should have blown up but didn't.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh man,
love it.
I already have a few ideas for that question. I mean that comment.
All right,
got these down. Now that's dope, man. Appreciate y'all response. Y'all nailed it, bro.
How about this? How about for the first week that we do this, we incorporate?
Yo, bro, we on week 5, bro.
We on week 5. The first week that we integrate the viewers' choice.
This man's like, I'm my first day.
How about this?
How long y'all been working here?
How about we take 3? How about we take 3 of these and we'll start that off for next week's segment called Viewers' Choice. So you know what? El Grunk, that's my man's right there. El Grunk, that's my man's. That'll be one of them right there. So I'll make sure that we got that
right for
next, the Sneaker Hustle. I like that. So about that segment
like
was
Sneaker
Hustle.
Favorite colorway.
I like favorite. Sneakers. I like the fact Jay Miller, he said sneakers that should have blown up but didn't. There's so many of that because people get it wrong all the time, right?
Sneakers that blown up that didn't. All right, that'll be the next one.
Vintage, what's good, homie? Thank you for pulling up.
Shout out to should have blown up. Shout out to the Vintage. Sneakers that should have blown up but didn't. And we'll pick one more. Ooh, sneaker history. I like that. I'll leave it up to you, Frank. What do you want to do?
Of course, because
leave it up to you.
Then put the hard shit on him, yo.
That's tough, bro. That's
I'm about to do all that research.
Sneaker historian.
So I had a concept for that on my actual channel, which is sneaker to date. So whatever shoe came out today, whether it was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I was gonna review that shoe, talk about it, whether I have it or not. So it could be something like that. So if a shoe came out this past week, maybe I could figure out what shoe that is, and then discuss it. Small snippet of it.
The only thing we ask is that if we choose your segment, you have to come back next week so that you could see the work that you made us do. Yeah, I mean, proudly made us do, like proud mother. So all right, we're gonna choose sneaker history.
I don't know. We just write down the ideas and whoever pops, man.
Yeah. We'll surprise
yeah.
him.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? That's part of the. If you want to come back, you gotta make them. Can't tell them like, yo, we're gonna choose you. Be back next week. Like, nah, you gotta show up and see if you was chosen.
I love it. Ooh, the frozen chosen.
It's not even a contest like that. I just want to go with the best ideas, man. Some of this, you guys made some very good. Maybe best year under the radar pairs of the week. There's some good suggestions, man.
Yeah, I like that one too. The GR under the radar even makes sense. Yo, I'm about to spit on this mic. Yeah, I mean, GR under the radar.
Yeah, that's me. Kyle said he'll be back for sure, man. We got 40 people in the building. So
that's dope.
Yeah, man, hit that thumbs up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up. Can I like my own stuff? I guess so.
I'm gonna give you one too. Bow.
Oh, I appreciate it. Where you at, Benny?
Say what?
Okay, I appreciate it. There you go. We at 31. I appreciate it, man. The Ventures, if you're still here, man. I've been talking behind the scenes. You're one of the person we want to get on the guest. I know you want me to do your podcast as well, which I probably would do. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get up with you behind the scenes. We can try to get guests on here as well. And for future guests too, man, it doesn't have to be someone who's blown up in podcasts. It could be, it could be a fan. We'll vet, the people.
It's gonna be El Gronk, when it's time. When it's time. Cowway. The day ones. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I think everybody's important, man. The new ones, the old ones, for everybody.
Wow, he's checking me. I like being checked, B. Like a Nike check. I like that. I like that.
But El Gronk is cool because he's been there since day one. I seen him. I've seen those comments.
No, he's been there day one, man.
Appreciate that.
There's another one that's been here day one. He has a Jordan, a blue Cactus Jack as his logo. I'm trying to find it. A Sneaker Review Junior. He's a day oneer as well. So this for all of y'all. Once we get all up and running in this thing, I'm even gonna create a set in my house. You know what I'm saying? We want this to be.
He's actually building a new house just.
He's building a new.
I'm building a new corner of the country just to build the set on. Yeah,
a new wing.
Oh man.
It's
Malcolm.
not
Yo, Malcolm says heat or sleep. Oh my God. Heat or sleep. Copyright, you are in a public forum, so we get copyright on all of that, and we'll shoot you some dimes for that. Yeah, I mean,
we shoot you some shout outs.
I like that. Heat or sleep, all done.
Oh, he got his N7s already?
Who?
You sold the.
Kung Fu Kicks been in here. I keep calling Kung Fu Kicks. Cool Kicks.
That's right, the legend, Cool Kicks, the legend.
Cool Kicks. Yeah, that's right. That's another OG.
You even changed his name.
He changed his name because he probably got tired of me like, yo.
Man.
What was I gonna say, bro? I just lost my train of thought, man.
This is so much fun, ladies and gentlemen. When we were thinking about doing this, man, we're like, yo, we just want to do something a little bit different. If people are just talking, then it's that. But we're gonna make this thing live, yo. I'm telling you.
It's gonna flow. It's gonna be like water, bro. It's gonna be like, yo, the show's over. That's how flow I want.
Why? Why is the show over?
But I know I was gonna say. So some of these ideas, suggestions, if you guys want to hit me up, outletplug.com. You can go contact, submit your request there. Hit me up personally about kicks, whatever the conversation may be. Yeah, I've been having a lot of people hit me up, man. One person even offered to edit my videos. Like, yo, and I he's like, yo, check my clients. I looked at his clients. It was like a TV personnel. I was like, oh shit, wow. This man did some lady who's on like Today shows when she have little segments. and she does her own YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, this is legit. But yeah, man. So you never know who you find out there, bro. The thing I had to turn down because I just like doing my own edits. So that's the thing. That's part of the excitement for me is just kind of be creative in the edit aspect. But yeah, man. So yeah, hit me up, man. You never know who reach out to you, bro.
Most definitely.
All right.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another week of Balling on the Butt. And you know what? We have to give this show a name as well. Maybe that's going to have to be a contest too. You know what I'm saying? And then if they win, we'll give the winner a pair of those socks that you get for free inside of the Nike store to try on shoes.
No, we could give him. We could give him a pair of Nitty shoes. He's got plenty of them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You know, be better though.
Put the
Real
inventory
talk.
on.
How about we all donate a pair of shoes from our own collection? Wow.
Oh,
From
and
your
you
own
have that
collection.
shirt.
I'll pick a pair from your own collection and
number
donate
one,
it.
I love all my shoes like you know, like my children, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I want to be part of human trafficking with giving my shoes for other people to have success with. But you know what? Maybe we'll do it. Yeah, I'm down. Damn, I can't wait, man. So all right then. So ladies and
All right,
gentlemen,
man.
thank you so much. Benny, Frank, you want to give them any last words?
I mean, we did. I just want to say, man, I'm grateful for everyone who keeps coming back week after week. That's pretty cool. Just keep coming
man.
back. We'll keep making it better, and we'll keep coming up with cool things to talk about.
The most important thing, I just want to start on time. That's it.
Stop it.
That's
Next
all.
week, we're gonna start at 9:30 next week. No, kidding. We'll be right on time. Again, we're trying to be professional, and we're just greasing up our wheels. You know what I'm saying? We're just geezing them up. Yeah, I mean, and then we'll be, you know. Shout out to the people making it professional. You know who you are, and yeah, that's. We'll promise we'll start on time, ladies and gentlemen. I promise we'll start on time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. We will see all of you next week here with Ballin' on a Budget by Nitty. Thank you so very much, and we out.